Hi everyone, Lisdalia here, aka the Queen of Hearts. Welcome to my channel, especially those of you who are new. Today we are checking out the brand new trailer for Venom 3. It's called Venom: The Last Dance. So I've seen the first two movies, and I remember thinking in the first movie that I didn't really believe the relationship between Eddie Brock and I can't remember the name of her character, but she was played by Michelle Williams. There wasn't really any chemistry there between the two of them. It wasn't really a sort of believable relationship, and but for the most part, it was an okay movie. Like, it was certainly entertaining enough. I didn't hate it. I saw the second movie and I'm not really remembering much about that apart from the fact that it had Carnage in it. He was played by Woody Harrelson, and once again it was a case of it was fine, it was okay, it wasn't anything spectacular. There were certainly a lot of moments in it that I remember not enjoying or just sort of rolling my eyes at, but for the most part it was okay. It was fine. So when it comes to this new movie, I'm sort of like expecting more of the same. I'm not really expecting it to be like, oh my god, I'm so excited to see this, which is usually what I would be feeling for most superhero sort of movies, comic-based movies. I usually get pretty excited about it. But for this one, I'm not really expecting much. I'll be honest. I'm not really expecting a lot. I feel like it's going to be okay. I feel like it's going to be a good, like, Saturday night at home, having some popcorn, spending time with the family. It's going to be one of those sort of movies where you watch it on a streaming service. I'm not expecting to get so excited about it that I'm going to want to, run out to the cinema and see it tomorrow, sort of thing. Not like it would like a Deadpool movie or something, which is like my favorite of all time. So I don't have a lot of high hopes, but I am hoping that it will at least be entertaining, that it will at least be like exciting. The last we remember seeing of Venom was when we saw him at the end of the Multiverse of Madness in Doctor Strange. That was the last time we saw his character. He had like a cameo in there. So I don't know if there's going to be any reference to that in this movie at all. I have no idea what this movie is about. I didn't even realize they were making a third one, I'll be honest. I'm not surprised that they did, but I didn't realize it was like in the works and happening at the moment. So I really don't know what to be expecting and what connections we're going to have to the MCU universe, or Morbius. I know that there's like connections there. They were trying to do a whole Sinister Six thing, so whether or not we have any references to that, I know that's something they've been trying to build up for a while. Whether or not they've decided to continue doing that, I really don't know. So I'm really curious as to sort of what this is about, where they're going with it, who we're going to have, who's the bad guy, because obviously he is a bad guy. He's in at least the Spider-Man universe, so yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see who they have him like needing to go up against. I'm not really very familiar with a lot of the comic book series when it comes to Venom and all of that, so I don't know if I'm even going to recognize who the person is. So please educate me in the comments down below. If it turns out I have no idea what any of the stuff is, because I'm very much in need of an education when it comes to some of these things. But while you're done there, give this video a thumbs up if you like it. It lets me know you'd love to see more trailer reactions like this. Consider subscribing if you're not. We're trying to work our way towards 500 subscribers. We're almost halfway there now, so it would really mean a lot and help out the channel if you could subscribe and hit that notification bell while you're down there, and make sure to select the all button so that way you don't miss out on any future videos. We've got a couple of really cool brand new series that are going to be coming to the channel very, very soon. So yeah, definitely want to keep an eye out for those. But without any further ado, let's dive into it. Let's bring up the heart rate monitor So for anybody who's new to my channel, I use a heart rate monitor, and that way you guys get to see what moments get my heart pumping. I'm not expecting it to budge a lot with this trailer, but you never know. You never know. Let's bring up the show. Alright. Trailer, The Last Dance. Let's check it out. Playing 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we're getting more of his species coming.
You should probably know that I have a really dark and unpredictable side to me.
Stop speaking.
I'm giving you a chance, sweetie.
Say when.
When?
Okay. Where is he and why is he here? And there's a lot of dogs. Yay! Save the doggies! Let the doggies out! Is this like a,
What are you? We are.
We're Venom!
We are. Yeah, we are. Venom.
You take me to all the finest places.
I need a title note.
Okay, that was funny.
We always knew it was impossible,
The Major Tom.
that we were alone in the universe.
Alright, so we've got... Hey!
It's our job to make sure that remains a secret.
He's variant. We got a variant, people.
We are fugitives. On the run. In the shit.
We are living the dream, my friend.
Ooh. Looking spiffy there. Hey! Okay.
There has to be
Hey!
after us.
Another variant.
Eddie, my own, has found us.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ!
There's an army coming that cannot be beaten.
As long as Venom lives, everyone, everything will end.
I'm not saying Michelle Williams.
Why, buddy?
Eddie, the time has come.
Interesting.
Be honest with me. How fast do you think you can get that thing to go without killing it?
Only one way to find out.
Brilliant. Okay. There was a lot of fun moments. That is one thing that I do remember appreciating, at least in the second one. There was a lot of moments that were quite funny and were really amusing. So I do appreciate the comedy aspects of this particular series. Find it really interesting that there was no Michelle Williams in this one. Like, she was quite prominent in the first two movies. So really interesting that she doesn't seem to be there for this one. Not sure why that is the case. Whether or not she just chose that she not to do this one, or whether or not she was written out, or I don't really know what to expect with that. Very interesting as well that we have two actors that we know from other roles within both the Spider-Man universes as well as the Marvel universe. Obviously, I would assume that they are going to be variants. If they're connected in with the MCU, I'm not even going to attempt to say the actor's name because I will absolutely butcher it. But he was in Doctor Strange. He was in the first movie. He played something starting with M. My brain keeps saying mortal, and I know it's not mortal. That is a completely and utterly different thing. Mordo? Is it Mordo? Is that it? Maybe it was Mordo. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm sure I'm completely off the thing. But he was the one who was sort of like Doctor Strange's friend and helped with his training a little bit, and then he was the one that like turned against them all and then started killing sorcerers. So it's he was also in Multiverse of Madness as well. He was one of the chairs, and they had a whole fight sequence and stuff. So yeah, he's been around. He's already played a variant. I'm assuming that we're going to treat this as another variant. That is my assumption, and that we'll find out at some point that, something that would have sent him down the path of becoming a sorcerer and stuff was different in this universe, and then instead of becoming a sorcerer, he ends up becoming like a soldier. I think that would be kind of really interesting, actually, to find out what the moment was that sent him down on this completely different path, and that would even be possible now because of the TVA would have like changed. Now my brain is going down this whole path of this one character. Because, like, the TVA would have had to step in to keep things within the sacred timeline and stuff. But that doesn't exist anymore because of all the stuff that we saw in Loki Season 2 and all the branches there. But we do know that the TVA still exists because they're in the Deadpool series. And they're getting Deadpool's help with something. So I'm not entirely sure what the TVA does now. I can't quite remember what the whole what their goals are and stuff. Really? That's gonna be a whole thing. I wonder if that'll come up at all, or if there'll be like no reference to it whatsoever, and the audience is just meant to run with it. Or if it will come into play, but like somewhere down the track in like a phase 5 or 6 or whatever, when they start doing more like intertwined multiverse stuff. Yeah. Cool. And there's also another variant that we saw as well in I want to say it's a helicopter or plane. Probably a helicopter. He looked kind of like a hippie thing, and he was in the Spider-Man universe. He was one of the doctors. I want to say, was he the one that became the alligator? Was he that one? The reptile one. Was that him? I think so. I think that was him. Yeah. So he's also been like, was that all Sony at that time? Was he might have been in Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man universe. I think. I don't think he was in Tobey Maguire's. I think it was Andrew Garfield's one. So then does that mean, is this an Andrew Garfield Spider-Man universe, or is this a completely and he's like, my mind is boggling with all the possibilities of who is a variant and whose universe this is, and who is connected to who, and what becomes what, and how people change and go down a different path. That my mind is reeling. Please let me know your theories in the comments down below, purely on these variants. The rest of the stuff, there's going to be action, there's going to be aliens from his planet, there's going to be fun and explosions, all that stuff. I don't really care about that. I'm really intrigued about the whole thing with the variants. Please let me know your theories, let me know your thoughts on those two actors and what they're going to do, how they're going to do it. Are they even going to bring up any reference to things that have happened in their past that sent them down a different track, and now they're on this path. So, you know, basically letting us know that they are variants. Are they going to bring that up at all, or are we just meant to like run with it? Yeah, that's kind of really got me intrigued and excited, and my mind is sort of reeling at the possibilities and the idea and the concept about who is what and where and how and why and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, please do let me know. Interesting, Michelle Williams is in there. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. Remember, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know you want to see more trailer reactions like this. Consider subscribing if you're not already, and hit that notification bell. Make sure you select all so you don't miss out on any future videos. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Much love to you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.